The other thing that I'm thinking as well is we are only able to do contracts if we use our own equipment. So because we can't lease equipment, we can't lease equipment from to do contracts either. So that's my my plan. So now we're at the road, we'll press wrong button. I really didn't want to do it like that, but there we go. That is our tractor. That's our only two pieces of equipment, and a chainsaw and an axe. The axe will come in. So this tractor really needs repairing, but we haven't got the money. So we need to head back to our main farm, or our little, it's not even a farm really, is it, our hut, and get cracking. How many times am I going to tractor's a little loud. Okay, that's fine. I ain't really messed with volumes on here. I thought it might be. That better? Or is that too quiet now? It feels that's a bit quiet, isn't it? So I've changed what I'm using so I can monitor the audio better. Is that better? Very good. So yeah, so this is us. We are playing seasons. I will make this trip a lot because I think I'm going to make a point of I can't use store deliveries as well. I think I'm going to turn it off. I must say this part of the map, I was looking around a lot on this map to find an area that I wanted to start at, and I weren't starting here, and I was browsing around the map and thought I actually thought I'm going to change and I'm going to go to a different map because I didn't like the fact that where I wanted to go I couldn't go, and I was just having a quick browse around the map and I saw that lake and thought, yeah, that's it, we're starting there. But yeah, so I've got a lot of work on. I've obviously as first point of call is we need to make some money, so it's going to have to be a case of cutting logs. It's a really lovely little location. I'm so glad I found it. So I'm sort of toying with the idea. Let's just have a look first. So I sort of want to leave like the trees around here. For now, I want to leave in because I quite like those. I can't decide. I think what we'll do is, again, I like the shoreline here. I want to leave. But I think we'll cut some down in here and start making this area somewhere we can do some farming. It typically doesn't actually fall over. Is it gonna go? You don't need a stump grinder because this is the lumberjack mod, and it basically gives you a stump grinder as well. So if you hit this one, so we'll just take the end off that. Right, that's a hell of a tree for his first one. So I need to work out like how much I can lift. Right, no, that's actually quite a good size that I can lift. But I think that's going to be too long, possibly. Oh no, that does actually fit in his trailer as well. Ah, really good. Right, let's see if we can get this in there. So we've got very little brake horsepower on this as well. It's a like 50, yeah, 52 horsepower, so it's not a very powerful tractor. So I think we're going to be very limited to start with on how much we can do, just because of horsepower and what we can actually take at any one time. So, but I've got a plan for smaller bits of wood like this, because see, my problem with that is it goes in. I'm not actually sure if we've got straps on this. I don't think we have. Let's have a look. No, we've no straps on this, so we're going to be really limited in what we can take. See, I've cut that too long. So it's going to be a case of, I bet we can't even take half of this tree this time. It depends on if they're enabled on the actual mod, because if there's not straps enabled on the mod, then it probably won't work. There's no... Ah, do you know what? Oh no, it is off. That's fine. Yeah, because if I go to... Right, that's off. Do you know what? I shouldn't have done that, because there's some of those I can't actually lift. I didn't realise. You can have straps. Ah, yeah, if it's a flatbed. Yeah, that's true. Rather than a trailer. I didn't think about that. We'll have to try that. The only problem is we don't have any money, and as you can see, we've actually lost a little bit of money. The turning circle's not great on this with the trailer on. Don't ask me why I'm steering with keyboard when I've got a wheel in front of me. Could have probably got a bit more on there, but I didn't want to risk losing it. The sawmill is near the shop. Yeah, the sawmill's up at the shop, up near just past the shop. So I've planned it out to a certain extent. There's something I want to buy when we get to the shop, because I want to try to see if it's going to be worthwhile. I think it will be, but we need to buy something first. How many times am I going to drive on the wrong side of the road? I forgot how slow the traffic goes. That's it, as he overtakes me. I'm only we do a maximum of 18 miles an hour, and with this on, it's not getting there. I did, yes, mate. Have you had a go at it yet? Yeah, it's easy done. Really easy done, to be honest. So, I know the sawmill's in here, but I'm not 100% how to get to it. I think it's through the shop. Yeah, it's pretty square, the model, so it shouldn't be too bad. Right. I'm not sure where the actual sell point bit is. Oh, it's there, look. Oh no, that's water. I'm just wondering, I hope you don't have to buy this to be able to sell here. I think that would be quite bad. Let's just have a look. The wood chip sell point's there. No, you can't even buy that bit of land, so... Can't get inside. It must be somewhere here, but... Oh no, it is there. That's a strange... It looks like what you do here as well. That's a very strange sell point. Let's have a look then. quite intrigued by this. I really am. I wasn't expecting this. Going the completely the wrong way. Surely it's not there. It is there. £1,700. Very good. Happy with that. £1,700 for his first little endeavour. That's really good. There was a couple of logs in there we shouldn't have sold, to be honest. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And get some fuel as well. There appears to be no repair trigger. Hey pig, how we going, dude? I'm not seeing a repair trigger, which is very annoying. No. We may have to wait until we can get one in back at our farm. No, nothing there. I'm not quite sure what that one is. Right, we'll fill up here for now, and we'll have to repair when we can. That means we can't change the flatbed either. Let's have a look. Have to buy a tool trolley back at home. So let's just turn that off, because this is what I wanted to do though. I need to find where this is, because I really don't know where it's going to be. Possibly be in there? No. It's not in there. It's not in there. It's not in there. Or there. I don't think it'll be in there in this. No, it's not in there. It's not in there either. No. Ah, is it? It's in here. Looking in the wrong place. There we go. This is what we want. So I'm going to buy 2 of these. OR? I'm not sure what you mean by OR. I'm really not sure what you mean by OR, Evan. Yeah. I have, yes, precision farming is his is on. Because this, I can't find the trigger for it. I'm guessing there is one there somewhere, but I can't find it, so I'm just going to pop one in up here. Autocorrect is annoying at times, you're right. I know it's cost us £275 to put that in there, but I would rather have one here. I know we can have one at his farm, but I want to change things here as well. So I'm hoping that this little thing that I've just got is going to seriously help us. Yeah, and then we'll customize that and have it as a flatbed, and I'm hoping it's got straps on. I'm really hoping it's got straps on. Oh, that's something else I've done. I've took manual attach off for this series. Yeah, that repair station's not expensive at all. I do quite like the mod. Now, if these don't have tension belts, this is going to be a problem because there's no way these will stay on. We can lift these manually because they're not heavy. Oh, yes, there we are. Let's just move that one to there. Lovely. What, take precision farming away? No. For me, I think it's part of the game now. I don't expect I will be sampling fields at all for a very, very long time, or sampling anything at all, to be honest. So, just to catch you up, Big, basically we're starting from scratch. We've got, well, just over £1,000 now, after taking a few logs. We've got a lovely little a lovely little plot of land. You can just turn the deactivate the automatic spray rate. Now this is where my axe is going to come in handy. I may need to buy something else as well, but we'll see. But yeah, so my plan is I want to get a field in. I'm missing us turning. Get just a small field in. And then we can start working it. I'm not sure what we've actually got for seeders. I can't remember whether I actually got any seeders. Yeah, so the idea is, don't get me wrong, we could just make probably a load of money by logging, by just doing logging, but I don't want to just do logging. I want to farm, I want to start. Turn that off. Right, so these hold firewood. I love this view, it's amazing. And a little hut over there. I've not actually been and had a look in there. Right, so now and that now becomes firewood. No, that's too big. Let's cut that down. I know there's that little bit of it, but I love the mod, I think it's brilliant. But if you take these and you drop them there, ooh, that one's a heavy one. So obviously we have to buy the crates that these go in, but I've already put the sell point in for this, so I've made it sort of part of the map. I don't know if the price changes or if it's the same all the time. I'm not even sure if it's shown, so I don't actually know how well they're going to do. So it doesn't actually show me. So they're there, but it doesn't actually show me. I genuinely no idea. I've seen the mod, but I've not really seen whether it's better or. No, it wouldn't cut that one. It's too small. Yeah, it won't cut that one because it's too small. So we'll just drop that one over there, and we'll do something with that one later. But yeah, I really liked the idea of, rather than just cutting and throwing them, you know, wood chipping or cutting them into big logs and just driving up and down to the sawmill. I thought this were a really nice way of doing it and something different. And I've no idea how lucrative it's going to be. I'm sort of hoping, I know this sounds daft, but I'm hoping it's not like you get absolutely loads from it and it means it's not worth, it's the best thing you can do. But saying that, firewood generally does sell for quite a lot of money. People pay quite a lot of money for logs. The sell point's ridiculously cheap as well. The sell point's only like £10 to put in. $10. I really should change that to dollars. It's a really good little mod. I do really like it, I must say. I also really like this little tractor, this little Ursus. Yeah, exactly. And we all know what FS prices are like. I've got a few, to be fair. I've downloaded a hell of a lot of mods. For this series, and I've got quite a few different ideas and different tractors we could use. Right, I'm just looking, so there's tracks here, so I think we'll take this one. Something that I learned as well with chainsaw, where the base of your chainsaw is, apparently that tree will always fall that way. Take this one as well. So I want that to fall on the tractor. Yeah, that's the idea. It's not going to be a rushed series, and I think it's one of them. You make money and think, oh, I can do loads with this. You know, I've made like this. I've been streaming 40 minutes and we've made £1,000. But it's not a lot when you think we need to buy a plough, we need to buy Seeds we need to buy, fertilizer we need to buy, and I'm gonna use realistic seeder mod as well. We need to buy something that we can load the seeds onto the trailer with, or I've got a few. There's a few different options for ploughs. I am going to be ploughing properly because I've got nothing else. I'm not going to be able to afford a cheaty plough, so I'm definitely going to be using a real plough. I think, you know, we should get quite a bit from this because there is a hell of a lot of wood there. And it's actually quite a decent sized area that we've opened up. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be. But I thought the idea of sort of doing seasons as well. Don't think I've seen a survival series done on seasons. I'm not sure. So we're getting there. So we're gonna leave. I want to sort of try and leave a border. We may even plough this time if we can get what we need. The one VF does is very different to these though, I think, personally. He always starts with, I suppose he's, I can't think which one it was, one of the most recent ones he did. The Scroff's got seasons on. I weren't sure whether it had. But yeah, I think we would probably get more for these if we did. Right. Yeah, I think we would probably get more for these trees if we just took them. But I'm genuinely not sure. I've been playing with OBS and stuff today as well. So I think I've got settings a bit more robust now. I've changed from Streamlabs elements to just to OBS. I think it's a little bit better for us. Yeah, it's one of those. this mod, I think, is either going to be amazing or terrible. But it is going to be a case of we've still got a lot of stuff we're going to need to buy. But every time we do one of these, we're going to have to go up to the shop, because we need more trailers, more. I know what I mean. We need more pallets. Yeah. Right, we nearly got his first full one. Nope, can't lift that, it's too heavy. Like that. Must be quite a hefty tree, this one. So yeah, they cost us, like, they only cost us 50 quid for a pallet, but obviously it depends how much we make. Honestly, Evan, I don't think I've been as excited about a stream or a gameplay as I have this one. I've been wanting to do a proper survival series for ages. I've kept seeing people doing them, and in all honesty, the farm sim guy, I watched his and I really did like his, or that he's doing, and it really did inspire me to do one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna. There'll be some options that I give you, but I'm not gonna sort of reveal too much. One other thing that I'm not gonna ever do is I'm never selling this tractor, so this tractor stays with the farm as long as we're here. Same with the trailer. So the starting equipment we never get rid of. Anything else we buy afterwards we can buy and sell. How much are you reckoning for 2 crates of firewood? What are you saying? $2.7. I'd be well happy with 2.7. That'd definitely give us the money to go and buy a plough. The more I look round here, the more I like it. And I want to try and sort of keep it as well. So, I mean, we've got a lot of land behind us to go. There's a hell of a lot of land. Oh, I think if I was selling them as log chunks, bearing in mind we got like 1700 for about half a tree. I do think we'd get a lot more for them. Selling them as actual logs. But I just think this is, to start off with, I think this is just a better way of doing things. Alright, we're nearly full. Right, that's it. We're full. The moment of truth. That's something I am going to add into the map, is the increased fuel usage. Let me just have a look actually, what have I got it on? Yeah, it's on default for now. Yeah, I need to put the high fuel usage mod on. If you're a trailer, it's better. You burn a lot of diesel. Yeah. I think we're going to need to clear a little bit here as well to get this, to make this path a little bit bigger. This one I'm alright with, coming down here. But we need to be careful coming down here because it's a bit bumpy in this. What is one mod you wish was in FS? And it can be anything. I never know how to answer this question, I'm going to be honest, because there's quite a few that I would like. But if I could only have one, it would probably be dynamic ground. Not like that real dirt mod that's just come out, that real mud mod or whatever it is, because I think I've seen people use it and I don't particularly like it. I don't think it looks nice. But like, sort of like what Oxygen's done on Chelly, where it floods. So this little hut here is, wow. Wow. £4,025 a pallet. I'm amazed. I really am. it's don't get me wrong, it's quite a bit of work to do. Uh, it is quite a lot of work to do. I'm wondering, you know how that's now full and it was empty? Can you only sell so much? You know, like the BGA, you can only sell so much at a time. Oh, that's one thing. Is there an actual? Is there even a BGA? Oh yeah, it's there. I hadn't even looked at that. How much is that to buy? Oh, that's not bad. The biogas plant is only 45,000 to buy, so that's something we can work towards. Wow, I'm genuinely amazed at that. Yeah, I'm just wondering if that'll slowly like drop until we can sell some more. I think that would be really good. Um, I, I genuinely am shocked at how much we got then. For those logs. It really has amazed me. Yeah, I genuinely don't want to um, go crazy with it, and just because I want to be not necessarily realistic. That's well, yeah, fairly realistic. Um, but I don't just want to do. Oh, I can make like that. I could do 3 hours of logging and probably have 100 grand or something daft. But I don't want to just do logging. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to actually play properly. And try and thrive, but um, I'm amazed. Right, plows. So we have on this 52 horsepower. That's it. Um, we could quite easily go for another tractor. The other thing I've got in mind, I'm not convinced on these. I think that's a bit cheap for that tractor. Um, and it's very high horsepower. Um, I was thinking, like, there's this old Universal which has got 150 at 6,500. This Fiat Agri which is 80 horsepower. But what I quite like about this one, if it's the one I'm thinking, um, oh no, it's not that one. But like that one, that we can get is 25,000 though. That for 100 horsepower. Oh, we've got this little Universal, but again, that's only 45 horsepower. I think that could be like a little sprayer tractor at some point or something like that. and then these are getting a bit expensive for now, but I don't really want to. I'm conscious that what I don't want to do is just go, oh, I'm gonna spend like yeah, I don't want to get anything smaller, but I don't think we need much more than sort of that, like 90 horsepower a minute. That's oh yeah, definitely. Right, let's have a look at plows. Right, so we've got like this little 3 furrow plow that needs 70. You've got these massive ones. That I think that at 20 horsepower is a little bit unrealistic. That one at 20, yeah, that one I think is a bit too. That one's 100. That one's 140. But again, that's a bit big for what we need at the moment. Um, and then those two are obviously out of it. So I'm thinking I quite like this little IMT 4 furrow plough, um, which is 1,300 quid. Yeah, I suppose they did used to. But yeah, I quite like that one. 1.8 meters, or there's that one which is 1.4 meters. Um, but I think a 3.5 meter plough at only 20 brake horsepower. When you look at if you look at a modern one, so that's 2.5 meters. That's 145 horsepower. I honestly think that's too much for me. There's no way 20 horsepower in real life would pull that. So I think we're looking at round about 100 horses. That's that's what it says, the 5 furrow one. Uh, but I might be wrong. It might not be. Um, but yeah, but when you look at that, yeah, you look at that 4 furrow, and that's only 1.8. I think that's about right. So that's 1,300. So we're going with that one. So then we need to find a tractor as well. So we've got that's not going to be big enough. That's just about there, but it's way too expensive for us at the moment. Um, that one, the 76, is a possibility. I think we could maybe get that one. Not at the minute. We might have to do another pallet of wood. Or this. I don't know. There's something about this. I like this one. Um, and it's only 4 grand. Um, the masses, I've got that, and then I haven't really got much in the way of masses, to be fair. Uh, also thinking this. I quite like, but it's only 75. Which one? The Universal. I think this is the one we're going to go with. I'm going to get second hand because you save £2,000 on it, and you repair it for about £100. I'll get it with a beacon on it though. Obviously, we're not having GPS on it. So, we're going to get his first new tractor already. There we go. And then we'll go back to ploughs. And we'll get that. And that leaves us, we've still got £3,000 left. So we need, I think we'll get 3 of them on trailer anyway, so we'll buy 3 of those. I'm not going to fill them, I'm going to cut down what I need. And we'll take it from there. So yeah, a really good start. Those logs are just unbelievable. They really do work. Yep. We might even be able to get 4 of these on here. Probably could actually. What, picking these up? To be fair, you would be able to pick these up. They're only a pallet with a bit of wood round them. They won't be mega heavy then. Do you know what? I'm going to go and buy another one of those because we can get 4 on quite easily. And then we've got them. Oh, yeah. That weren't realism. That would just FS19 physics. Pushed the other one off. Especially the male physics. Right, there we go. Strap them down. Right, we'll take this back. first of all. But yeah, wow, I'm mightily impressed. Never used Hestons. Never used Heston bales at all. I was really, really impressed with that amount of money from that. I'm not sure I'd have to have a look. Yeah, we will definitely have a silo at some point, but we're gonna need the first harvest. We might end up just selling as and when we get it, just because we've got to clear the land to get the go on. We've got to clear the land to make space for a silo. I think I'm going to take a couple of these trees out as well. Those are probably going to be the next couple that we take out. Yeah, I'm going to keep it in the trailer. But I'm definitely liking the idea of we've got to move these to the trailer. I'm not sure with that, to be fair. The one thing I may do is I may add the mod where you can pay for the sample doing. We're going to have to stop work soon. It's getting rather dark. One of the problems we're going to have is we're going to get to a point where it's going to be like pointless making fields. Because we're not going to be able to do anything with them. I am thinking about possibly getting like an animal pen or two. Later on, and we'll see what we get. But yeah, I'm mightily impressed with his first day, I must say, Evan. I really am. Like I say, I'm not sure whether the price goes up and down or what. I genuinely have no idea. Tell you where it might actually tell us. Firewood. It's actually showing that it's low at the moment, but there's no data. So we'll have to see over the next few days whether it goes up or down. I would imagine sort of winter's going to be the best time. Because naturally more people are using like early spring and winter, you would think. The one thing I'm not 100% certain on this map is if there's a geo built into it or not. I forgot to have a look. So I'm thinking if there is a geo built into this map, it's going to be called, it's Canada. Obviously there's going to be quite a bit of landscaping to do at times as well on here, I think. In fact, no, we'll walk to the road and we'll get a taxi to the shop. And we'll fetch us with the tractor back tonight. And we'll... and then we'll see about ploughing it in the morning. Yeah, so far I really do like this map. It's not, it doesn't feel too big. Yeah, that's another thing. A small pig farm we could do. So that's something we could look at actually with regards. Just wait, get this taxi up to the shop. With regards sort of our crops that we want to do. We could do crops that we can use to feed to us pigs. £20 to repair it. Yeah, it's a little bit. Let me just have a look. No, not there. Settings. Vehicle volume. Let me turn that down a little bit. Turn that one back up a little bit. That's still a bit loud, isn't it? I've turned it back up on the stream, that's all. That sounds about right to me. Ooh, now then. Can we put a weight on the front of that, I'm wondering? Doesn't look like we can. Oh, it's a lovely little tractor, this. Yeah, it's a nice little tractor. It really is. Yeah, it's going to be quite a bit of sort of up and down this road. At least it's not too far away. It's not got the best lights on the front of it, I must say. We're the wrong way there. Rear ones aren't too bad. Oh, there we go. Look. It's got lots of lights to cycle through. See, I think eventually as well we'll make a different road in. It's a little bit less bumpy. Now, can we actually get in here? Yeah, we can. Those don't end up in river, Adam. Engines off. Lights off. Engine off. I know what we didn't do. We didn't put any fuel in it. We may have to go and get some fuel tomorrow, but we'll see. And we'll sleep the night away. A lovely bright morning yet again. Right, let's have a look. Ooh, firewood selling it says it's nothing today. I bet we wouldn't be able to sell any today because it's full. I think we wouldn't be able to sell any. So let's have a look. So I'm thinking we as entryway to this, to what's going to be a little field here. Comes in here, we go around here. I'm leaving that tree in because it's like up to the lake. We go up here. See, it looks like there's a natural track up there. So I actually want to leave. We could take that tree out. In fact, let me do that. Let me fell that one so I know that it's coming out. Really? And it would fall straight into the field, wouldn't it? Where we really don't want it. Right. So this one's coming out as well. Actually got that one. That's done. Yeah, so I'm thinking we'll leave like a gap there because that's like a nice natural track, so that could be like eventually another field here and one here, so we've got a nice natural border. Although that is going to need some real work. Because that is extremely all over the place. So yeah, we'll come round here, we'll leave that one in, round here, might have to smooth a bit of this ground out, round here, and back. So we may end up needing to spend quite a bit of money levelling this out to make it workable. It's much bumpier than I thought it actually was, so we'll see how the plough does. It's not a bad little plot of land. To be fair, on the land we've got a lot of land, but obviously it's useless land at the moment. So we need to make something of the land, but there's not as many trees as you actually think there is, because they're quite spaced out. So I think once we've got a couple of decent sized fields, oh yeah, there's definitely money there. My worry is that you're gonna clear more logs than you think, quicker than you think. Turn that off. Definitely need to put the increased fuel usage mod on. In fact, let me write that down. Otherwise, I will forget. Because yeah, I think we want to make it a bit harder. It's too big. I wonder how much we'd have actually got for them logs if we'd have actually taken them like that. My mouse has just run out of charge. Thought the game had crashed. That won't happen. I'd like it if it did. It would be amazing if it did, but I don't think it will. I'm probably a bit too small time. I'm really happy with how things are going, to be fair. I'm gaining followers pretty much every day. Probably slow down for the next few days because I'll not be streaming now until Sunday again. I know raids really help, and I've got to say a massive thank you to Terry and Martin. They've both been awesome, sort of shouting me out in their streams and stuff like that. So that's where I'm getting a lot of my follows and stuff from. One of the guys who's in Terrier's stream a lot, JC Cattle, he had a stream earlier, and I think he's just gone to affiliate, and they like gifted loads of subs and stuff like that, and got onto level 5 hype train. It was really good. He just didn't know what to say. He were completely lost for words. Like I completely forgot what I was planning on doing, and it were brilliant. It was really good to be in and listen to. Yeah, I know. A couple of raids is like really good. Wow, we've nearly filled that already. That's really good, knowing that we've got sort of that money sat there. It'll be interesting to see over the next day or two what happens, whether that disappears, the logs in that selling station. Because if it does, that means you're probably not going to be able to just sell constantly, which that I think makes it an even better mod. But yeah, knowing I've got that money sat there is really good. I sort of want to go and try and sell some more, but I'm not gonna. I am genuinely thinking, Evan, we are going to spend a lot more than you're thinking here. Actually, just making this land usable in terms of the terrain. I've no doubt we'll be successful. I'll be honest, I think it's quite hard in FS to be unsuccessful. It's how fast you are successful, if that makes sense. And it depends what your objectives are. If you want to just use big, massive quad tracks and stuff like that, then you're probably going to be less successful to start. No. Oh no. Alright, let's do that. And I can't move it at all. Let's turn it off. And we'll go and get our other tractor. I did say it was a little bit unsteady, didn't I? It's recorded, of course people will know. If I can't write it, I will use super strength just because I've got no other option. There we go, that's that done. I'm not sure the trailer's going to be as easy as that. I think what will happen now is if I get on that. Yeah, I'm not sure tractor would have liked that either. Oh man. Let's get off that. Get into that. And see if we can push it all at once. I was hoping that flipping that would flip the trailer around, but clearly the trailer's got more oomph than the tractor. I'm gonna have to use super strength. I'm gonna have to. It's just, to be fair, I haven't even got super strength on. So much for my I'm not using super strength. Whoa. What the? But FS19 is X. No, no. This is ridiculous. No, it worked amazing, didn't it? Right, tell you what, do that. Right, the tractor. Right, the trailer. I know what's wrong with this. I'm really disappointed with that we've had to use super strength like that. I wouldn't be surprised if this tips back over. I think there's too much weight on one side. Yeah, it's filled one side, hasn't it? So much for not using super strength. But it's one of those things that where I honestly can't see what else I would have done. I need to be extremely careful with this. Yeah, it's going to go again. Okay, it wants to go. gosh. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it extremely slowly around here. I'm going to stop it there. And what we're going to do is, where are we? So we go up here. Right, these couple of trees that we want to fell here. So that one, that one, and that one. Clear them, and then what I'm going to do is load these onto the other side to balance it. I never even thought about that, to be honest. Some very big trees in here. It's going to be quite a way to carry these, but wait a minute. Oh, that's better. Yeah, so we need to make sure we're like halving them when we're doing them, because yeah, that's and I don't think I'll be able to pick those pallets up now. I shouldn't be able to pick those pallets up now. I suppose what I should have done is got the pallets off the trailer, and then you can see it starting to come back this way already. And then like waited until we'd got a front loader or something to get them back on. That's really what I should have done. What do you think? No, I'll carry a few more down. But yeah, we're doing all right. We are. Oh, look, you can see that wheel. Every time we put some more on it, it brings it a little bit closer. I think another couple of logs and we'll be able to drive it up there. Yeah, I'm going to go for that. I think we'll be able to drive that up there now. Still not. Still not great. got? No, double tap shift. A double tap shift, that's why. You double... Oh, man. Don't know. It's like I were constantly running. Well, there's two different ones. There's an axe, there's an axe and a hatchet, and I was hoping that the axe was gonna be to cut trees down, but I did try it, and you can't cut trees down with the axe. So, but yeah, if you could cut it smaller with the axe, and then there's also a hatchet. I think that'd be really good. That's what I was really hoping for. God, that's a heavy one. Is there? Ah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know there was an axe on Mod Hub. I'll have to have a look. No, trailer's wobbling about all over the place. Right, I just want to make sure we can get out, and then, yeah, we're fine at that. Right, just move these. Okay. Terrier, welcome. Thank you for the raid, my friend. Again. Collins, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. How are we all doing? Kart Gaming, thank you for the follow, dude. No Valtra today, Terrier. You'll be pleased to know. JJT, thank you for the follow. I'm doing good, mate. We've started our survival series, so I'll just show you around, show you what we've got. This is our lovely little abode. No worries, Cart. No worries at all, mate. Starbar Gaming, thank you for the follow. Thank God for that. Yeah, so we've got. We started with 0 money today. We had a little house to start with, and we've got one little shed. We've got a lovely little view of the lake. So we have been. I do. As soon as I can afford a Valtra. As soon as I can afford one. I start calling it Terrier's Valtra. Oh, I might get the number plate mod. Just put it on the Valtra Terrier on the number plate. So we've cleared this area. Thank you very much, guys. I'm I'm so thankful for the follows and the raids. It really is amazing. I'm good, JC. And you? You recovered from your hype train this afternoon, or this morning for you? Yeah. So as I was saying, we've cleared this area and we're using a lovely little mod. Um, it was amazing to be in that stream, mate. Your reactions were so humble and so thankful, and so real. Uh, um, yeah, we're using the firewood mod. So rather than logging and selling, like carting it, selling it as logs, we've got an axe and we chop it up and we get bits of firewood that are drifting hell of a lot on that. It was amazing. That stream was one of the best I've been in for a long time, just because of everybody's support. So we are just clearing this last little bit, and then we actually earn a hell of a lot of money from these. So each one of these pallets, when we sold it last time, we got like 4,000 for it. 4,025, and the pallets only cost 50. So you're making like nearly 4,000 a pallet. So it's an amazing way to make money on this. Um, so we are just about. Oh, I've left this tractor running. We were just about to make a new field, and you will notice, Terrier, no cheaty plough. So the one thing I think I am gonna have to do. Catch you later, JC. I'll be about for a while yet, mate. So we might catch you in a bit. Yeah, I think the one thing we're probably going to have to do is level some of this land. But we'll see. Because I think the plough's probably going to bounce over it. I'm just going to get the field outline roughed out, and then I'm going to landscape it and flatten it off a bit. Nah, we're going to have to do it first. I thought we might. It's not so much that the tractor's struggling, Evan, it's the land. If you look at it, it's not even remotely flat. So we're going to have to do some landscaping. So just want to increase the strength of that. This is going to cost us a fortune. It's a nice little tractor, to be fair. It really is. But you can see that the amount of dips and lumps in this is like around there. So what I think I'll do is actually flatten that bit there and then smooth it back out there. and you can never really tell, I find, until you actually back out on the actual ground as to whether you've got it good enough. Oh no, like £1,000 on a bit of leveling a bit of dirt. Could do that myself with a shovel. Well, yeah, Evan, but it don't get done as fast, does it? Yeah, I think that's looking not that bad. Um, not that bad now. Finished 3-1 by the way, Terrier. So we are now sat 6th in the playoffs. Right, let's have a look. That looks loads better. A little bit of a hump there, but that's fine. So we can come inside there. Yeah, I think we should be good at that. So let's try again. And it's going to be a small field, this, for now. I missed who you said you support, Terrier. I heard you say you got Cardiff on Friday, but I hadn't had a chance to look. Thing back on my steering. One of the best games I've ever watched at Oakwell was beating Huddersfield 7-1. 7-1, we absolutely trounced you. And Darren Barnard scored an absolute wonder goal. It is, yeah, Evan. In fact, I tell you what, I'll even tomorrow. I'll find the footage of it on YouTube, and I'll stick it in Discord for you, mate. When we were away at Huddersfield, and I think it was, I can't remember who it nets for us, and he'd just got ball at his feet. We just sort of left it, like none of your defenders came and challenged him. They just sort of left him for about 10 minutes at end of game. Extend this a little bit more. Yeah, that's the one. A few years ago now. Used to love going to Huddersfield. And when we couldn't get tickets, I always remember, like, there's like a big hill behind the ground, and I always used to go and stand up there with binoculars because you could see in. It looked a lot bigger before I started ploughing it as a field, didn't it? I thought it were going to be like double size it is. I think we'll square it off a bit more though as well. So I'm going to come. I do want to leave a bit of a track there though. that's the one. I was trying to think. Yeah, we'll go down there. I really should have took that other tree out, I think. I might plough around it for now. How's everyone in chat then? We all had a nice day? Been up to much? Yeah, I'm really pleased with how this is going so far. This survival, that firewood is brilliant. It's an awesome mod. It makes logging actually a bit of fun. Cambridge v Man U. Catch you later, Terrier. Thank you very much for the raid yet again. It's much appreciated, buddy. It really is. I'll catch you soon, mate. Got a bit of a lump there by the looks of it. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. See, that looks completely flat to me. But it's really struggling to plough it. It's like there's a bit of a collision there. It doesn't like. We'll see if we can get it going all the way. You drew with them. Nice. I'm one of them people, me. I follow my team on football. I follow Barnsley. Don't really watch any other football at all. Never been bothered about watching like live football on TV. Go and watch any live game. You found easiest way to find pictures for making mods, go and use machinery sites and look. Yeah, that's a good idea, to be fair, Evan. There'll be loads of those about. It doesn't like ploughing this way for some reason, this at all. Try it this way. Might be better off just reversing down rows. But yeah, it's really not cart. It's very strange, and all the like piped in crowd noise. I don't get it. It's not football. There's no atmosphere. That's one thing about going to watch live games. I think that's why I like it, the atmosphere. Not a rugby fan. Never been a rugby fan. Uh, yeah, that's as daft as it sounds. Like I'm a Barnsley fan, and we're doing really well at the minute. You know, we've won today, and it's put us in playoffs. Um, but I do fear that when we actually get back to like real football, that we're going to struggle because we're not used to the crowds and the atmosphere. All Welsh on Discords and stuff have been. I'm guessing Wales beat England the other day. Say, saying I'm not really into rugby. I've been to Twickenham twice to watch England. Um, when I was at school, my head teacher was a massive rugby fan. So, and I've also done a training session with Martin Johnson. He came to our school and did like a training session, which was quite cool. Oh yeah, did thrash him. Again, rugby, it's one of the things I don't mind. Like, if it's a really massive game, I'll watch it. Same with cricket. I'll watch Ashes. Um, but other than that, I'm not bothered. So I do need to decide what I'm actually going to put in this little field. Um, I'm thinking I want to maybe do some pigs. So I'm thinking something for pig food. So, I don't know. I final year of school when I about yeah I'd have been like 16. It was Ashes, and my dad had never ever wrote me a note for school. My dad never, if I were ever off school or anything, it were always my mum that wrote a note. And my mate were really into cricket, so he got me to. We were only doing like revision and stuff, so he wrote me a note, pretended he was my dad, and I just went to their house and we watched Ashes. I think this may run out of. I think it's got a very big fuel tank. This. It's weird that this field will plough this way but not the other. Beet would be good, and actually, we have got um, a nice little beet harvester as well. If in fact I haven't because I don't think I've put it in the map yet. Um, it's in another mod folder somewhere. But yeah, I definitely think that tree there needs to come out. Just to improve the start that row again because I've made a real mess of it. If that one comes out, we'll be able to add quite a bit more to this field. What we need to think as well though is we're on day 2 of spring, so it's going to be mid-spring tomorrow, so we're gonna quickly run out of time to actually plant anything. So it's a case that we're gonna be limited in this first year of what we can actually do because of seasons. And like I say, we've just for you guys that have obviously come in afterwards, we've got rules on here that are we can only buy equipment, we can't rent it. As such, that means we can't do contracts where we have to rent equipment. So if I did like a ploughing contract, for example, I would have to use this plough and this tractor. So you could imagine that would be very slow. So yeah, we can't rent equipment, we can only buy it. Well, I've had to cheat slightly and use super strength because I tipped a tractor and could not get it to untip. We're not using super strength, so for anything like picking logs up or anything like that, we're not allowed to use super strength. So I'm going to take this field and I'm going to go around here. Like that. Just yeah, I might need to do a bit of landscaping potentially, but we'll see how it goes. I think we'll get another field in before we run out of time to plant stuff, yeah. We could potentially even do corn. Just want to go back over that a little bit there. Or sunflowers, something like that. Yeah, soybeans, grass. As bad as it sounds, we can do grass. Catch you later, Cart. Thanks a lot for that sub, mate, and for dropping in. Much appreciated. And hope to catch you again soon. Right. So just going to turn that off. I'm just going to take this tree out. And we'll just cut it up and move it to the side for now. I'm not 100% certain. Some of the mods that I'm using, you probably, like the guys who are console guys, probably won't be able to get. I'm not sure what's on console and what's not. I need to have a look. I should actually. I've got FS on PS4 anyway. I should log in and catch up with some of you. You're doing multiplayers and stuff like that. I'm not sure what you mean by that special precision thing, Evan. Oh, you mean the geologist survey thing? Yeah, I was thinking that because it's not an actual field. I'm definitely going to have to level that out. So, spend some more money. It's going to unplough half of what we've done already, which is not what I want, but it's a must. Yeah, it's like a geologist thing or something like that. So you can like pay a geologist to survey all the land for you, but I think you're right. I'm not sure it'll work all that well. Let's have a look. What does that look like? Looks. Why I'm crouching down to see. I'm not. By bending my head down, I'm not gonna suddenly make it better. I think it needs a bit more there. Alright. Cool. Let's jump back in. And to J-Dog, thank you very much for the follow. It's much appreciated. Much appreciated. How are you doing, brother? Hope you're well. Me that's flattened it all out. There's a bit of a dip there, but so we're after tonight we'll be off for a few days, so we'll be back Sunday. With Oakfield. Welcome to Oak Hill, I think we'll be on Sunday. We've quite a bit of work still to do on there. This it is an international, no, a universal 650. Show you it. So yeah, universal 650 D5, 150 brake horsepower, and really cheap as well. It's about six grand, brand new. Yeah, it's a really nice old tractor. I love the lights on it. And for a series like this, it's really good. It's got lots of power for what it is, and it's doing a grand job, to be fair. I think probably the reason we're only hitting 4 mile an hour on this is I think this plough probably needs a repair, because we bought it second hand. Let's try ploughing this bit this way, because that's struggling. The only problem when you're creating new fields like this, you do get, even though you flatten it and smooth it, you do get little lumps and bumps that make it really difficult. It's weird, it seems to plough better one way than the other. So what do we think then, chat? What shall we put in here for that we can use for pig food? I'm trying to think what goes in pig food. I've used Maize Plus that much, I can't remember. Oh, there's no animal pens, so it doesn't tell me. It's missing bits, yeah, and because I've flattened the land, it's like there's little bits that it doesn't realise I've flattened. Pardon me. So when you can see it like drop down and jump back up, and it lifts the plough up. Wheat and maybe soybeans. Can't for the life of me think what's in pig food. I know you can feed them potatoes, but I'm not feeling. I'm really not feeling potatoes, I must say. Not for my first field, definitely not. I'll get that little bit in a minute. I think as first crop, I think we should do something fairly basic, something like wheat or barley, oats, something like that. Yeah, probably have a look in help menu. Although, actually, canola could be a good one. When can we plant canola? Is it a bit late to canola? No, canola's roundabout now. I think we might do canola because we've got straw meat on as well. So we'll get canola straw, and that's worth quite a bit of money, generally. I'm quite pleased with this first little field. I think I might just do that all the time, on the edge that you can see up there. Me pointing at screen's not going to help you, is it? On that little edge there, I might just like landscape it just to round it off a little bit. Just so that it's a little bit neater on that edge. Yeah, chat. So as options are canola, or do we do like a basic crop like wheat? Ooh, I know what we need to do as well. I need to set a hotkey up for this, because when I do this you lose sound. There we go. Have a raffle, chat. Looks like you will, mate. Get this little bit, and then a couple of little bits clear up there, and then we're good. You can gamble them now. You can play slots, you can play roulette. Not worth anything at the minute, but it will be eventually. So get that bit. Good. See? Ooh. Stream elements like you better than me. Whenever I gamble it, I always bloody lose. There we go. That's our first field. It's certainly not the biggest field, but it's a start. But like I said, I'm just going to just head in here and go that one. Make that a bit smaller. Just to tidy that edge up a little bit. There we go. That'll do. Just a bit more of a square edge there. Just Don't think I'll ever get bored of that. Ooh, stopped it. Yeah, I use them loads all the time. So, things we are going to need now to get this sorted for next time. We're going to need some seed, a planter, and some way of getting the seeds back. So we're going to need a front loader or something like that. Let's have a look. I haven't got any. So I was thinking this is quite expensive. This tiny little cedar, but it's going to be. We haven't actually got enough money to buy it. My streams love you. So we're definitely going to need to sell some more logs. Before we can even afford to plant this field. So I'm just going to quickly finish off. I think I'm going to cut these, get them loaded up, and then we'll see if we can find something to go and raid, I think. Let's move these closer. What can it plant? Just your basic crops. So canola, soybeans, wheat, oats, rye, because I think there's rye on this map as well. I might have a look and see if I can find anything else before we next stream. Just depends. So yeah, we've got, I mean, to be fair, we've got a lot of money sat here. Obviously, his only issue is I'm not sure if we're actually going to be able to sell these yet. But we're going to have to try anyway because we need this this trailer clear to get our seeds down here. But we're also going to need a front loader, which I think we can put on this little tractor. I do love this. I just think it's something so different. Right, they are not far off. But we've got a couple more over here that we can do. It'll probably be quicker to take the tractor to it, but let's get rid of that stump. if we can sell all this wood today, it's going to be a really, really, really good start. But you've got to be aware as well. We also are going to need a barn, a better barn of some description, somewhere to actually store things like grain and stuff like that. Store as seeds, things like that we're not using. Seeds wise, I'm not going to buy full pallets. We've got pardon me. We've got single bags, so we can buy just single bags of seed. Because I don't think we're going to need a lot. That silo is about 35 grand, I think. Oh no, 55 grand. So it's quite expensive. Can buy his own BGA for 35. So yeah, we've got a lot of options. But that's going to be a silo's way down the line, to be fair. I think the rest of these should finish us off. I know it'd a bit much quicker. One of the things we are going to spend a lot of money on here is actually like landscaping, because it is going to be a hell of a lot that needs doing. I might find something else as well. I haven't really looked for silos or anything like that yet, because I just haven't. I haven't needed. I honestly didn't think I'd get to even close to needing a silo. Like anytime soon. Yeah. There's other maps where the woodland's not quite as bumpy on the floor, I think. But like I say, I weren't actually starting here. I was starting in a different location on this map. But there was something in the map that I couldn't get to do what I wanted. Those pallets are drifting like mad. So I changed my mind and found this little spot. But we've got obviously that for now, but there's obviously room to expand that field massively in future if we want. Let's go and see if we can sell these. The tractor and the trailer are both moving. FS physics. And let's hope we can get down here without tipping that trailer. This is a very, very bumpy road. So one other day somebody put on one of the Facebook groups, I think it might have been in Oxygen Davids or MJ Modding, and it was an 8R. yeah, I think an 8RX, and it was just like sort of like that across the map. You get it on maps. Vehicles creeping slightly. I've seen it loads. Now, I'm looking at that sell point, and it looks like it's gone down a bit. It has. So, I've got a feeling we're not going to be able to sell all this wood, which I'm quite pleased about. So, for guys who haven't seen it, this little hut here is the firewood sell point. So you just drive up to it, and it sells. Yeah, but it's like a BGA, so it gets full. So you can only sell so much at a time. I like that. I do. So I'm gonna leave that trailer there. We'll head up to the shop, and this is going to be the last thing we do today. Yeah, I'm leaving the trailer there. I'm just going to go and see if we can get a front loader on this. I've done it again. I was literally staying on until 11:30, and then we got the terrier effect, and we ended up staying. Would have been shattered again at work tomorrow. Yeah, the stream is generally can be a little bit delayed. The audio's a little bit out of sync as well, I think. But not too far. Got to blame someone. Right, customize. So I don't know what some of these options do. Oh, that changes the steering wheel. That one means we can have a cab on it, but I like it without the cab. We can increase the horsepower slightly on this. I'm not changing wheels or anything. I just want to put a front loader on it. So, yes. So we've got a front loader on it now. So we'll just have a run over to the shop. And then we need, not that one. Front loaders. Wow. Have we got anything that's cheaper than that? That actually comes with it. Yeah. They've got the Massey. Doesn't look like it has. That's for the Massey, that's for the Massey, and that's for the Massey. That's for the Ford. And they're all the in-game ones. Are we not going to be able to put a front loader on this? Oops, sorry. I'm gonna. Not should. I don't. I think that one should fit. Let's have a look. It could be. No. It's not in there. That's not good. I think that's just going to be a standard front loader. Which, if it is, we haven't got enough money. That one. That one possibly might fit. I don't like it in blue though against it. That's the one that VF uses that glitches out as well. I think it's going to be one of these. Still 3,500. And then I'd want it in something like that, maybe. Right, what we're going to do is I'm going to leave it there. So we've put the front loader on it. We'll leave it there for now. And I'll have a look and see if I can find something that fits it between now and next time. So we shall head off and find someone to raid. Just drop that off there. So thank you to all the guys who've subbed. So J-Dog, Starbar, JJT, Kurt Collins, and Terrier for the raid and the host. Much appreciated. Like I said, we're next on 9 o'clock Sunday. So we do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, generally every other Wednesday. So yeah, thank you all for dropping in. We shall have a look who we can go and raid. Let's have a look. We shall go and raid. We've got Bumblebee Farmer. So we shall head off and raid. Like I say, thank you very much, guys. It's been a pleasure. So I shall see you all soon.